What's up, VI-Poos? The Party Pooper is back. I know it's been a minute since I've done a video and even longer since I've done a sit-down vlog like this. The truth is, I work in the music industry and it's summertime, and the majority of my weekends have been spent covering music festivals and award shows. And when I'm not doing one of those two things, I am hanging out in America because I may or may not have met a boy at Coachella. Since meeting this boy, I started thinking about how grateful I was that I was no longer in the dating pool, because let's be honest, as fun as dating can be, it can also be really difficult. Even more so when you have a pooping problem. How are you supposed to go into something and tell someone like, hey, really nice to meet you, hope you want to take me on a second date, but just an FYI, I may or may not have a pooping problem. One of the first things you might ask yourself when I'm dating with Crohn's or colitis, how long do I wait until I tell the other person? Well, I think that really depends on you and what you're comfortable with. I think it depends on how much you actually like the other person and if you think they'll take it well. I will say, if you don't think that they'll take it well, cut them off. There can be a lot of anxiety when it comes to planning that first date. Are you going for coffee? Are you going for drinks? Are you going for dinner? All three of those things will make you shit. They'll make anyone shit, but they'll make you shit more. I think you're okay if you're going for coffee because you can just have tea. If you're like me, I can't do coffee. It makes everything go right through me. If you're going for alcoholic beverages, this is a little bit more tricky. It's very socially acceptable and common to have alcoholic beverages on a first date because it'll help you ease into the date. But as you know, with Crohn's or colitis, it will also help you ease everything out of your bowels. You're probably not out running around going on dates if you're in a flare-up. I mean, I wouldn't be, maybe you would be, it's really up to you. But if you're going out on a date, you're probably okay to have a couple of drinks. You know your body and you know it well. Make sure you eat something before you go to coat your stomach that sits with you well, and you should be okay. Now, dinner is a tricky one because this can involve all three things: coffee, drinks, and food. And it usually lasts a lot longer than just coffee or just drinks. Whether you're a guy and a girl, a guy and a guy, a girl and a girl, somebody is going to be the first one to suggest the restaurant. If your crush suggests Mexican food, this would be the perfect opportunity to make a joke about the fact that Mexican food maybe isn't the best food for a first date, considering what it does to the majority of people's insides. Going out to a restaurant is actually kind of safe because you can get up and go to the bathroom and come back and no one will ever be the wiser. If you're more the kind of person that likes thunder, hey, Boots, Thunder Buddies for life? This is Boots, there's thunder. Thunder and lightning outside right now. I know, I'm scared too. If you're more the kind of person that likes to stay in and cook your own meals and you like doing that for a first or second, third date, then that's totally fine. You're still gonna have the concern about what if I need to poop during this time. And what I like to do if I'm going over to somebody else's house is I do a full tour of the house and I drop my purse as close as possible to the bathroom so that if I have to go to the bathroom, I can pick up my purse, sneak in, and I'll have my baby wipes and my perfume ready to go. Some people like to turn on the tap while they go to the bathroom because they don't want anyone to hear them. This is wasteful. There are people in the world that need water. Please do not do this. My way around this situation is when I get to someone's house, I say, hey, got any music? Can I DJ this party? And then you have music to drown out the noises. I wouldn't suggest asking them to put on music and then going straight into the bathroom. That's a little bit obvious. At least wait 5 minutes and always make sure that a song just started when you go in, because then you have at least 3 minutes before that break between songs. And once you're more comfortable with someone, like you've been dating long term, I personally just go in with music on my phone already. They know what I'm doing. They know I just don't want them to hear me. The other scenario you might find yourself in is the first time sleepover. Now, I don't know how many dates you go on before you do the sleepover. That's none of my business. That's up to you. If you're having a sleepover and you haven't told them yet that you have Crohn's or colitis, then you know that it's probably time to do so, because that's a long period of time to stay at someone's house. You're likely going to need to go to the bathroom. Another trick people like to use, and I think that it's a very common one when sleeping over at someone's house, is getting up in the morning, throwing the shower on, doing your thing, jumping in the shower, then coming out and flushing it. Everybody knows what you're doing. Again, there are ways around this. Tell the person you like to listen to music while you're in the shower. Ask them if they have a speaker. If not, oh, that's fine, I'll just play my iPhone. None of these tricks are beyond common sense. We all know how to navigate through life and how to hide what we want to hide and how to show off what we want to show off. From my personal experience, sharing with people that I have ulcerative colitis has not been an issue. People don't care about the fact that you poop as much as you think that they care, because they poop. We all poop. Yeah, it's not exactly something that you want to tell a really cute boy that you have a crush on, that like, hey, I might poop more times a day than the average person, and I might live with a chronic illness that can sometimes end me up in a hospital, or, you know, make me sick or fatigued or whatever. Don't think it's necessary to go into all of the details right off the bat when you're telling someone that you have Crohn's or colitis. I think by the second or third date, if you're really feeling them, just mention, hey, like, I have this chronic illness and it's called ulcerative colitis, or it's called Crohn's, and it basically means that I have digestive issues. You really don't have to worry about dating and telling someone that you have Crohn's or colitis. If you found yourself a good one, they're going to be really supportive and they're going to want to help you. If you found yourself a shitty one, then that's one less piece of shit that you have to deal with in your life. I hope that this does help you a little bit, and if you're sitting at home and you're afraid to go out and date because you have Crohn's or colitis, I hope that you change your mind. I know that when I first became single after being diagnosed, I was terrified. I would tell people what was wrong with me, they would think I was broken, and they would want nothing to do with me. If you don't put yourself out there, then you're never gonna find the right person, and there will be shitty people. There will be some people that you tell and you'll never hear from them again. But honestly, you are better off without them. So go out and date and fall in love and romance, or just go out and make out with people, whatever makes you happy. Thank you for watching another episode of Party Pooper. I promise I will not go on hiatus again. I'm going to do my best to continue bringing you videos every Wednesday, because I love bringing you guys videos. I love hearing your feedback. And if you have any dating tips of your own, put them down in the comments. Hook the people up. Bye, VIPs. I'll see you next week. It's gutsy work day and it's raining out right now, but it's okay. I got my plastic raincoat. Come prepared. Check it out. Bathrooms. Everybody needs